It started last night. I went to bed with a strange feeling. That feeling you get when you think someone's watching you. But this, it was more than that. Way more intense. It felt like not just eyes on me, but someone standing in the room, lurking somewhere in the dark. I kept my eyes shut tight, convincing myself it was all in my head, but the feeling wouldn't go away. Even so, exhaustion finally pulled me under. I drifted off to sleep. The dream was blurry at first. The first thing I remember clearly, I was at my house. Then suddenly, I was walking. I found myself on the road outside. But everything had changed. All the houses on my street, the trees, the street lights, they had all vanished. Just a long, empty road stretching into total darkness. No one was around, just me. I don't remember why I started walking, only that I felt I had to. Something was pulling me forward, and the strangest part, I wasn't scared. The terror that gripped me in my bedroom was gone. Out there on that cold, dark road, I felt okay. A little lost maybe, but not afraid. I have no idea how long I was walking. It felt like a really long time. I mean, it could have been days. The sky never changed, always the same pitch black. I never got tired, I never felt hungry or thirsty. I just kept walking one foot in front of the other down this endless road. It was so quiet, completely silent. I couldn't even hear my own footsteps on the pavement. It was like walking through a photograph. After what felt like forever, the road started to change. It had been perfectly straight this whole time, just a flat, black line. But then I saw a curve up ahead, and when I rounded the corner, the road split into a fork. And that's when I realized I wasn't alone anymore. I heard a voice call out to me from the side of the road. It was a whisper, but I recognized it immediately. "It's good to see you," the voice said. "I'm just sorry to see you here." I turned, and I already knew who it was going to be. It was Sean, my best friend from when we were kids. I haven't seen him in almost 10 years. He looked mostly the same, but wrong. He was our age, I guess, but he looked a few years younger than me somehow, and he was pale. So incredibly pale, like all the blood had been drained from his body. He had these deep, dark circles under his eyes, and they were blue. Not just dark, but a deep, bruised blue. His lips were the same color. "Sean, what are you doing here?" I asked him. My voice sounded loud in the silence. "I'm here to warn you, Leo," he said. His voice was shaky. He looked really scared. Of course, I wanted to know what he meant. "Warn me about what?" "There's a man in your house, right now," he said. I was confused. "What do you mean? I was just there, wasn't I?" I honestly couldn't remember how long I'd been walking on that road. It felt like I'd been gone for ages. "No, you don't get it," Sean said, and he sounded desperate. "He is physically in your house while you're asleep in your bed." I had no idea what he was talking about. "Who is he?" I asked. "People call him the Shiver Man," Sean whispered. "He comes to people at night when they're scared." "The Shiver Man?" I'd never heard of anything like that. "What does he do?" "He just waits." Sean said. "He waits for you to notice him. You know that cold chill you feel down your spine when something really scares you? That's not just you being nervous. That's him, standing right behind you." "What for?" I asked. "What happens when you notice him?" Sean just looked down at the ground. He wouldn't answer the question. He looked over his shoulder, into the darkness. "Just don't let him in," he said. "What do you mean? Let him in where?" "He can be near you forever," Sean explained, his teeth chattering now. "He can walk around your house, stand in your room while you sleep. He's in your room right now. He can be looking right at you, but he can't find you. Not unless you let him." "How?" I asked. "How do you let him in?" Sean leaned in close. His voice was barely a whisper. "If you see him, if you hear him, or if you suddenly feel that cold, don't move. Don't make a sound. Don't look at him. Don't acknowledge him in any way. That's how you let him in." "But how do I get rid of him?" I pleaded. Sean's reply was quiet, almost lost in the shadows. "You can't," he said, and his voice was so small. "Look, I have to go. I'm out of time." "Out of time? What does that mean?" I asked. Sean just shook his head, his eyes wide with terror. He was shivering badly now. I looked past him and saw a shape in the darkness, a tall, thin figure just standing there behind him. For some reason, I couldn't bring myself to speak. "My time is up," Sean stuttered. "Just whatever you do, don't let him in, and whatever you do, don't answer it." Before I could ask what he meant, something pulled him. He was yanked backwards into the darkness so fast, he didn't even make a sound. 1 second he was there, the next he was gone. I wanted to chase after him, to call his name, but at that moment, a loud noise jolted me awake. I was sitting up in my bed, fully dressed, jeans, t-shirt, even my shoes on. I know I didn't go to bed like that. The shoes and bottoms of my jeans were covered in fine gray dust. My feet ached, like I'd been walking for miles. A loud buzzing noise right next to my head. My room was freezing cold, colder than ever before. I looked down. My phone on the nightstand, buzzing and vibrating. It was ringing. Someone was calling me. Sean's last words echoed in my head. "Whatever you do, don't answer it." I just stared at the screen until it finally stopped ringing. The room was silent again, but it was still freezing. That feeling of being watched was back, 100 times stronger than before. It felt like pure evil was in the room with me. Then I heard it. A small sound, a soft rustling, coming from inside my closet. The closet door was cracked open just a little bit. I didn't dare move. I didn't even breathe. I just squeezed my eyes shut and listened. I heard footsteps, but they weren't walking toward me. They were walking away, and they were coming from inside the closet. It sounded like someone was walking down a long, invisible hallway that started right there, inside my tiny closet. The footsteps got fainter and fainter until I couldn't hear them anymore. And as soon as the sound was gone, the cold lifted just like that. The room was back to its normal temperature. The feeling of being watched was gone. He was here, the Shiver Man. He was in my closet. My dream wasn't a dream. That walk, my friend Sean, it was all real. And I think he'll be back. Sean said he comes at night, when you're afraid. I don't know what happened to Sean, or what would have happened to me if I had answered that call, or looked toward the closet. I just know that I can never let him find me. I can never let him know that I know he's there, and he will be back. So if you're listening to this, and you suddenly feel a chill run down your spine, just ignore it. Whatever you do, don't let him know you noticed.